let's suppose that you're writing a really important email to a colleague.
Hey guys, what's up? How's everybody today? Just in time to start sinking. Why? Because that's what we do here on the server, right? Sink, sink, sink away. Let's get stuff unmuted. Looks like we unmuted at the same time, Wills.
Great minds think alike.
I was about to say, do you remember take yourself off push to talk?
I did just a second ago.
Okay.
Yep, I'm awesome. That's why. All right, now, all right, Bird's on the server too, so he's not in the room with us here, but he is there. All right, so I gotta get rid of Discord off the front of my page. All right. So yeah, JJ's doing his thing. I'm doing mine. Hello, JJ stream.
Hello, Wills' stream. Stuart Jeremy, how are you? Sorry, guys, my wife's making me another tea. I finished mine tea off right before I started streaming, so I asked her if she'd make me one, and you probably hear the ice cubes in the background because it's a lovely cold iced tea.
Well, that's pretty cool. No pun intended.
I never even thought about it until you said that.
Okay, so anyway, we got the JCB down at the vehicle shop here. And
You do? Why is it there?
JJ has been working hard, man. He is the Silk King so far, and I guess he did buy a license to cut trees last night.
I did.
So he's been lumberjacking as well, and I haven't been on the server since yesterday.
That's kind of a joke going on right now. I literally put 4 logs in, and I don't even know what this factory makes, but it's full. 4 logs, like legit.
Where are you?
Way up north. Up at Cogent.
Way up north. And you just put logs in a factory that you don't know what it does.
85% logs, and I put 4 in. Apparently it makes wood chips and board pellet.
Okay.
Did you see in-game chat?
Yeah.
That one is up to you.
So, field 35, if it needs harvesting, you're going to harvest it. Okay? I don't know if field 35 needs harvesting.
I think it does.
No, no, actually, it's just cultivated. It's not even, I don't even think it's seeded yet.
No, actually, it wouldn't be. Bob harvested it earlier. It was canola on it. Everything then needs to be seeded, not harvested.
Well, I see a possible, what about field 28? Has it been done yet?
I believe when I mentioned it earlier, I was told it was, but... Apparently his vehicle group switcher hasn't been working for 2 days.
Really?
I don't know what to tell you, buddy.
Yeah.
Seems to work perfectly fine for me. Actually, no, the Combine's... I know why. Combine's not in it. I bet you it's in a shed at the main farm with the doors closed.
Oh. You mean in one of those round huts?
Yep.
Okay.
One of like the pole barn style things. I'm pretty sure that it's probably sitting in that at the main farm. So it shows that there's nothing in it. Before I get too far. So I now have a trailer full of boards that I don't know where to put. So let's go to factories.
Figure out where to sell them at. So now, the seed maker you've been putting stuff in is over here by the silt, right? Or going that direction? Yeah.
Correct.
All right, so we're going to go pick up seeds, and we're going to take them back to the... we'll tell you what, we could give it a shot, JJ, and see what happens. All right, so I need to go to the one that's for seeds. I don't know which one is which. I think this one over here is fertilizer. Let's jump down here and see what's going on.
Guess I can go to the furniture factory and sell my logs there.
Okay, this is fertilizer. And this one over here is seeds. We still haven't figured out where the boulders are, although I think we're both in agreement that we have to supply fuel to the crusher first, and then the the boulders will stop popping up on the ground periodically. I don't know exactly, but I'm thinking that's the way it works. Couldn't really find any info on Dave's on his sorry guys, a little frog in my throat. Couldn't find any info on Dave's forum, but I'm thinking that's what it is. So I guess this is seed.
You don't know by any chance where we make pallets at?
Yes. Actually, no, I don't. Now, I know before when he, put out that pre-release back in December, that there was a place not too far from not too far from I guess he moved it now because I can't see it. There was a a mill. I can't think of the word.
Because I looked through all of them and I couldn't find one.
Good night, man. Yeah, I
unless it's not actually on the map, like in his thing. Let's run this way.
Could be. What do we want on field 35?
Canola.
I don't know. Canola. You answered that, I believe. And Bird, I believe you're going to need seeds. And that's why I went and bought this trailer. Okay, this says load fertilizer. I wonder if that's a glitch. Because am I even at the right one? I think I'm at the right one. It says load fertilizer, though. That doesn't make sense. All right, let's walk back over here and see what it says again.
You might not be at the right one. Or its wording is wrong.
Products.
Walk over to the monitor. Yeah.
Yeah, it says product seeds, but when you pull up to the thing, it says load fertilizer. I wonder if that's
maybe that's something we need to submit to Dave.
Okay, so it is seeds. Yeah, it says submit. It says fertilizer, but it's really seeds. So now, Bird, are you taking the seeder? Why don't you let me bring these seeds back to the main farm, please? You want unload side, it's backward. No, it's not backwards.
Now, Buckshot, play fair. I'm not answering my Twitter. Keeps sending me Twitter messages.
Oh, well. So I'm on my way back to the main farm right now, Bird, and then I'll give you I'll get some seeds for you.
Here, monitor.
I'll have to go ahead and put this in the seed storage first, right? And then we can refill the seeder after we do that.
Yes.
Hello.
Dave made a really good job of hiding all these monitors, though. So I don't even know what this thing makes or what it needs. It looks like it makes boards, but because you remember how at Cogen you had the side that made boards, and then you had the other side where you brought wood chips, right?
Yeah.
Just 2 scoops. Sorry, my wife just asked me how much sugar in my tea. But that's what it looks like it makes.
How much sugar in your tea? 2 lumps, please.
Yes, please. So how is everyone today? You guys are really quiet out there.
Well, I'm doing good. Yeah, they are kinda.
And it's not just yours. It's like both chats. Stuart Jeremy said sup, Bird said incoming, and I've yet to see any conversation since.
Right, and I had one say hi.
Thank you, dear.
All right, so we almost
shake
got
up my
the
tea
seeds.
just a little bit.
Well, if that's the case, then I could actually. Oh, there's the seed thing. All right, so we dump out where?
That's the thing I'm not sure. Oh, there's Jeremy. He's now over on YouTube.
Let's see if we can what we can do to unload. Okay, I did get the I for unload. So I'm not dumping it on the ground. Oh, I'm doing good. How are you? So I'm guessing it's there.
The only thing 35 should need, Bird, is planting with fertilizer. As far as I understand, Bird, Bob's already taking care of fertilizing, plowing, fertilizing, cultivating. Now the only thing that's left is to do planting.
All right, so now the question is, when I pull up right here, do I have to unload the seeder first? Because it's giving me unload for Y. Okay, so what if I hit Y? Maybe I shouldn't have hit Y. So we're going to put canola. So I guess, am I dumping out fertilizer?
Yes.
I think I am. Well, why am I doing that?
I'm not sure. Why are you dumping out fertilizer?
Well, because once I hit unload, it won't let me stop it now.
No, it won't, unless you drive away. So where do you make pallets? I've yet to see a factory that makes pallets. And there must be a sawmill on the map somewhere that makes... Yeah. Well, no, because even sawmills don't make pallets, they make boards.
Well, there's got to be something on here that...
Something that we're missing.
Right. This is correct, sir. So now, unload. Okay, so do you have to empty this thing out? I live in state of Alabama. Okay, so select seed, and we want canola. Canola. So let's find that.
I was going to say, if you're using that seeder, it takes a lot.
Well, I guess I'm going to use this one. There's a lot in it,
too. Well, there's a lot in it, too, is what I meant to say.
Okay, so I've selected the sower, the type seed. Now, what do I do next?
A Home Depot is a sell point, not a buy point. So if you have selected the seed that you want, you then hit R, should be able to refill them.
Oh, there we go. I had to actually pull forward to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's filling seeds. And then it should tell me that I can fill fertilizer when I'm done with seeds. I guess I'm doing fertilizer first.
If you back up, so the first bunk I've noticed is fertilizer. The bunk behind it is actually seed.
Oh, okay. So right now I'm filling fertilizer.
Now if you back up, you can fill seed.
Okay, well, I'll let the fertilizer finish first.
And my stream's probably looking at me going, are you lost? Like, what are you doing, dude? You're just sitting there. Well, yeah, we're kind of lost. Trying to figure out where the sawmills are. There must be a way to make pallets. We've yet to discover it.
Mm-hmm.
So for now, I'm going to... Hopefully this will auto-sell when I drive over the trigger. I'm going to take this down to furniture.
Lack of chat. How you doing? Welcome to stream tonight, guys. If you're watching on Twitch, thank you very much. Make sure you become a follower while you're there. And on YouTube, make sure y'all hit the thumbs up button as well. JJ and I are multi-streaming via Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. So you can catch us both live if you want to on Twitch on a multi-stream.
And we're going to try this map, or try this stream, not to see each other once. I have no actual clue.
Oh, is that the goal?
I have no actual clue.
Well, I didn't want to see you either.
If anybody watched one of our last Don Diego streams that we did together, we streamed, I think it was like 3 hours straight, and the only time we seen each other was at the very end of the stream.
I try that all the time, but it doesn't always work.
Yeah. But I mean, that just proves to you guys how big these maps are, that we could go hours without even passing each other and not have to worry and be on opposite ends of the map the whole time.
Right.
Which is kind of neat. I mean, maps that are like that are good. Especially when you have groups like ours.
What do you want to plan at the main farm here? Or are they already done?
Main farm is not done, but the main farm, I want to do it's on the tip of my tongue, fuel crop.
Okay. So now I'm filling up the big cedar. And then I guess I can take it. The only field at the main farm right now is field 15. I planted that with corn. So 12 and 14 both need to be planted. 35 needs to be planted. 28. South Bend.
That's where they are.
I know exactly where that is there.
I wish I had a truck.
Okay, so really field 35, if I can either take a road trip over there and do it, I think I will. Why not?
Don't get lost.
Oh, I know my way around now, man. I want to try out this big cedar. I haven't tried it yet. Even on Don Diego.
I did notice one thing with it, though. On Don Diego, it didn't seem to be an issue. And Buck, if you're watching, I think it's a map issue. The last time that we used that cedar, Buckshot drove it, and it always stayed sideways. Well, I did that now with the big tractor that Wheels is in. And on Don Diego, it pulled it fine, nice and straight. When I got to the edge of the field, it actually pulled it on an angle.
Oh.
Like it almost like it hit the edge of the field and just pulled it on an angle the whole way.
Well, hello from Alabama to Sam. Hello from Michigan.
Hey, Sam.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll try. Question, the map download for FS 17 or 15? The answer to that would be both. If you go to DadgeNet's Twitch page, in my description, you will find, well, it's not in my description on Twitch. So you go to DadgeNet, DAJNET on Twitch, and you'll find a link to PV version 2 FS17 at the very top. And of course, he has 15 down there too. So 15 does not look like this, but it is available. Both PV Rivers and PV Pleasant Valley, the original on 15, are there. But, of course, this is 17.
You don't have it on YouTube as well?
Hmm?
Oh, no, never mind. I see it.
I don't?
You do. I was looking in the wrong spot.
I don't know. Oh, I don't know what I'm watching, then.
I was in the wrong spot.
Oh, I guess so. Oh, thanks.
I was looking further down in your description, not right at the top.
So, lack of chat. Dory JJ is the other guy streaming with me here. Make sure you follow him too. And on our multi-stream, you can watch us both. But that's DadgeNet's Dave's page, and you'll find the info that you need right there.
Now, I'm going to add this because I don't know if Dave has or not, because I haven't looked at his Dropbox. You actually have to look in both of his PV17 folders for mods. There is, so Cotton Lavender is a specific header that he did not put in his original Dropbox link. So I had to go download those today. Not only that, he also forgot to put in cement. So the cement roller was not added to his Dropbox either. So you can get that as well from his Dropbox link that he just posted one today.
Thank you, Simon. Tell you what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to stop and I'm going to click on this multi-stream thing because I always I don't know if it's in. Whoops! I don't want to close out my pages. I don't know that it's in my YouTube page. In the description. So
For our multi-stream, it is.
it is. Okay. So I have put that in my.
Because that's where I got mine from.
Yes.
And hey, Simon,
Oh,
how are you today, buddy?
That's where you got it from. Hey, what's up, Simon? Thank you for putting that in there for me. I appreciate it. Okay, so now we're going to head up here to field 35. And we're going to seed this baby. I'll take care of it. I'll seed this field, Bird. I wasn't delivering this to you.
Well, you said earlier that you were delivering seed, so that's probably why he's thinking that.
Well, I was delivering seed to the main farm, to the seeder, but you got the fertilizer. I want to seed this field because I want to try out this deal. I want to try out the seeder. I haven't tried the seeder yet. So when I got on about 5:30 or so, I was trying to plan what I wanted to do. And one of the things is to try out the seeder.
Rent wood. If I can only talk today, rent wood crusher. French sawmill. Ah. And that is up at the furniture place.
The for pallets, is that the furniture place?
I'm guessing. I'm not really too sure yet.
Well, that makes sense.
Trying to run around the furniture place now to see where stuff has to be delivered to. Because he didn't have this in 15.
Yeah, that's something different. And I haven't watched enough of the streams, so I can't really tell you exactly. It's a nice animation to this cedar. It's a nice model. I'm just really hoping it works. I mean, I'd hate to see it not work.
Just need a truck to open that gate.
But Bird, we do need to seed one of the fields at the main farm with something, right? We need corn, sorghum, and
12 and 14 both need to be seeded. There's currently nothing on them. 15 already has corn, so we need sorghum and sugar cane.
Right. So one of them needs sorghum, one needs sugar cane. So you can definitely do that if you want to.
This building is so confusing.
All right. So we're going to...
I like it.
Reset the offset. Okay, so we're good to go there. Okay, so we need to lower the seeder. It's the first time I've used this, guys, so bear with me a second. And we need to turn on the sower, and I believe we're ready to go, right?
Should be.
I think so. There's a cedar right there, right? The small cedar's there, isn't it?
Yep, the red cedar's still there.
Yeah, there's that small red cedar is sitting there facing the field there, Bird. Wow, yeah, I see what you mean about this. It's sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Which is really funny because it never did that in Don Diego.
That's
it was
unfortunate.
Like perfect in Don Diego.
I wish it wasn't doing that. I don't like that.
Leg spike all of a sudden?
Unfortunately, we're probably going to have to deal with that. Because that's just odd looking.
So is this factory even open yet, or am I just wasting my time right now? I'm probably wasting my time. No,
probably.
There it is. Oh, it's open. The gate just opened.
So welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope everyone's having a good Monday. I know I had a good day today. I spent several hours at my real life job today. It's extremely windy on my part of the world today. Actually, it calmed down tonight, but we had like 20-mile-an-hour winds earlier today. It was terrible. Unless you like flying kites. All right, so let's make this turn, and man, yeah, unless this straightens out, I really, I vote this. I vote that we remove the cedar from off the island.
I don't want P. I want this one. Choose
However,
from the list.
you know, when I got away from the edge of the field, it straightened out.
That's what I mean. I'm thinking it's something to do with fence boundaries. So as it says
yeah.
it takes wood per 1,000 liters, and it takes wood chips. Well, where do you unload it?
I love the animation on it, though. It's cool. I mean, you know, I guess it can be doable, you know. You only have 2 passes on the edge, right?
Yeah. Rabbit05. Sure, you can ask a question. What's up, buddy?
Awesome. Well, you know, I was thinking about playing another game tonight, and then I got thinking the server's running. It's brand new. It's Pleasant Valley 17. I got to go back to farming.
Apparently, I just unloaded all my wood into the sawmill.
Okay, well, that's a start.
It's not where I wanted to unload the load, though.
Oh.
Rent sawmill. Just tell me what it even makes. Can I climb up it?
Well, if, you know, obviously it's, if I had to guess, I would think you're definitely going to be making, you know, our wood products.
Well, I'm guessing since it is a sawmill, but I was looking at making
like
furniture, like selling it, not throwing it into something.
Oh, I see. You want to sell the wood.
Well, there's the furniture factory up here that I'm at, which is standard furniture.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're supposed to be able to sell wood here. I don't know where.
Hey, yeah, I'm doing good, thank you. Yeah, it is a nice tractor. It's a nice mod too.
I just started a new game and was wondering if you could tell me what to start doing, because the game doesn't really have like any missions or anything. Well, that would be a catch-22. It all depends on what you like to do. We usually start out by harvesting the first set of fields. It's one way to start it. Harvest the fields that you start with, you know, get them going. We do, depending on the equipment you start with too. I've seen us start out with chainsaws and go logging. To make money right away, to get into crops and stuff like that.
So, question from Curios 8572. What counts as silt? Well,
there's 2 giant ponds that you dig in.
Right, so next to field 48 on the bottom right side of the map, you see that little brown circle there? It is a swamp. Take yourself a front loader down there, or put an excavator in the game like we did and collect silt. That's where you do it. And then there's another spot up on the other side too. I think it's over there by field Stanton Sawmill, right?
Correct. Actually, right where I am on the map. I just drove right past it.
And that really almost helps answer your other guy's question. You know, you could do that too. Silt sells for $2,000.
Don't think he's on PV though.
Oh. Okay. Continue, sir. Sorry. Just wanted to answer Curios' question there.
Yeah, that's fine. He says, what plants, and I don't have any way to fertilize. The plants are all going... Well, we definitely don't want to plant grass.
No, it's either going to be sorghum or sugarcane.
Yeah. But back to Rabbit's question. Depends on what map you're playing on. Usually, canola and soybean are considered money crop. They usually sell for the best in the game. That's why a lot of people will plant those 2 crops. It also depends on how you want to play it. If you want to get into animals, then you're going to need to do straw crop. You're going to need a grass field. And when I say straw crop, if it's a vanilla map style, then it's wheat or barley. So it all depends on what it is you really want to do. There's no real way to say, hey, this is how you should start a map. It's pretty much how you want to start it. So I mean, so you say Goldcrest. I'd turn around and first thing I would do is harvest 15, which is a wheat, but I wouldn't pick up the wheat. I just plow that under, or actually cultivate it under, because I don't think you start on Goldcrest vanilla with a plow. So I would just cultivate that under, and then I'd go from there and just keep moving on down the line of stuff that we need, or stuff that you need.
Yeah, I mean, there's any number of starts. I mean, you just kind of find a job that needs to be done that you can make money at and go for it.
And I mean, if you're playing vanilla Goldcrest, there's missions on the map. That one I do know.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you're on this map, then there's also several ways to start. But, of course, we sold all of our equipment, bought stuff that we wanted, and harvested the fields. I mean, I guess harvesting is where most people start when they start a map, if they own a field. As far as seed, Bird, I don't know if there's any seed left down at the seed maker. You may have to empty out the seeder. Well, you will have to empty it out in order to refill it. You'll have to figure that part out.
Vanilla means no modifications, no nothing. Vanilla maps would include anything that you get right from Giants. So that's a sell point for wood. I bet you this is the pallet maker. Stenton Sawmill. Here, Black Monitor. There's 2 conveyor systems here, so I'm guessing it's either boards or sawmill, or pallets. Board, pallet, and Haxi Kanzitzel, I am guessing is wood chips.
I do imagine somebody's going to put out a PDF on this map too, so at some point, but Dave wanted to get it out, so that's why he didn't put out a detailed instruction manual, but there probably will be one sometime soon.
Yes. So if you're on PS4, it's very minimal mods. I know your maps are very minimal. You only have the basic crops, that kind of deal. So my suggestion to you, if you want to do animals, go ahead and do the animals, or start in animals. So you're going to want to probably get start by harvesting field 14 or 15, cultivate field 14, start seeding field 12, and on 12 I'd probably put soybean or canola, because those are both basic stuff, and then I'd do all full harvest, I guess, of soybean or canola, selling that off as you harvest it, and then just grow your operation up from there, purchasing a couple animals.
Hey, Monta.
Sheep wool is really good. They sell a lot. Hey, Monta. So what do I do about fertilizing? I only start with a plow, a harvester, and a trailer for grain. Yeah, the first time through, don't bother fertilizing. You'll take a little bit of a loss on it, but it is what it is. So I just start by harvesting it. Next go around is when I'd start fertilizing. So once you sell off that wheat crop or anything that's in your silos, then go with fertilizer. And you don't want animals in the beginning, so that's my best bet is I would plant all soybean and go from there.
Right, now I have a suggestion for Farm Sim if you're new to it. Find yourself some YouTube videos that tell you how to do stuff. So I can think of a couple of really good channels to do that with. Number 1 is Buckshot, and number 2, well, you know, I started Goldcrest on a roleplay series, but I did start it from the beginning. So, I mean, that's always good. When I started playing Farm Sim, I found a YouTube channel and started watching people play it. Started to follow their lead, and you figure it out.
And as Simon just posted, go check out Will's roleplay series. He starts that from scratch. The only difference is, and it's on Goldcrest, so he can help you out on that map too, show you the missions and stuff like that you can do.
Right. Definitely read the little tutorial stuff in the menu, because that helps you out as well.
It'll help you out more than what you think.
Yeah, but I found there's a lot to it, so you need to start really simple, do one job at a time, and you know, whose ever video it is. There's tons of videos out there that kind of walk you through how to do stuff, you know, just by watching someone else play. That's how I figured it out.
I will be right back, guys.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's yeah, Bird. Sugar cane selected. Okay, cool. Because we need sugar cane and sorghum. We need one of each. Because that's what we need for our fuel crops. But yeah, I mean, one of the reasons why I started doing a YouTube channel is because so I could, you know, help other people learn how to play the game too. What are we doing today? Well, I'm doing some seeding right now. JJ was over there trying to figure out where to sell logs to make pallets. And I'm just taking care of reseeding field number 35 at the moment. We've got, I don't know, a few different jobs to do, just some odds and ends. Buckshot. Yeah, you know, it's a nice seeder, but I don't like the fact that it's crooked, Buck. So, yeah, I'm probably with you on that. I mean, it's fine in the middle of the field, but I don't want it to be awkward on the edges, you know? I mean, especially the amount of time that we're going to be using it. So, yep. I think it's going to get the boot. Besides that, Buckshot, if he decides he wants to take it off the server, it's his server, so, you know. Yeah, once you get out on the field, it's good. It's running your immersion. How about ruining? I know what you meant. I'm just kidding. But glad you guys joined today on the stream on YouTube. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button while you're there, and make sure while you're there that you also hit the subscribe button if you haven't become part of the crew yet. So, and then on Twitch, if you're watching me on Twitch, thank you very much for watching on Twitch, guys. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And James Meadows, thank you for the follow. So if you're on Twitch, do what James did. Hit that follow button. That would be incredibly awesome. And I would really appreciate it. So autocorrect. Yeah, I got you covered. I understand. So something really cool today, guys. If you're watching me on Twitch, I logged into my Twitch page to look, and I had a notification. It said, what did it say? Let me turn around and I'll read to you what it said. It said something about streaming. It said, you are not your average streamer. And then it said, you've been invited to join the affiliate program. So guess what I did? I joined.
I'm back, by the way.
So we'll see how that goes. Hey, JJ, welcome back.
Thank you for the follow over there on Twitch there, Rabbit. I really do appreciate it.
How's the tea?
Good. I actually haven't even had a drink yet.
Oh, well then.
It's nice tea.
Better,
it's good.
And no matter what you say, you better say good because your wife made it for you.
Pretty much.
Or you'll get 2 lumps, but it won't be sugar.
Yeah, lumps of coal. So, Rabbit, if
lumps
you come
on top of the head.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If you look on Goldcrest, you'll see at every field there's one of these little blue flat plus signs. So when you walk up to it, you can hit R, and in here it says no missions available in multiplayer. So if they have missions here, it'll actually tell you what they want you to do, give you a tractor, whatever equipment it is that they need. Mm-hmm. And then as you do missions for them as well, it'll actually give you a better rating and lower the cost of the fields. Fields aren't actually that expensive. I think this is a field of hemp for $251,000.
And by the way, the larger fields, if harvesting, they'll give you the most amount of return. Now, if you want to harvest potatoes now, that'll give you a boatload of cash. It just takes a while.
And I did have to go step away there for a second, so I will bring up my restream chat here. And you said you had another question. Monte, we're doing a little bit of everything on the farm today.
Over here.
But which fertilizer would you buy, and do I need to buy a new tractor or machine to attach it to so I can hire a worker for future fields? Fertilizer it's personal preference. You can do dry fertilizer or wet. That one doesn't really matter how you want to run it. We do a mixture of both. So we have wet fertilizer and we have dry.
Right.
And once you get into animals, you can actually use the manure from the animals as your fertilizer. You can also use the slurry from animals as fertilizer on your field. So it all depends on how you want to do it.
Yeah, and I like the sprayers. I like the animation on the sprayers and stuff, but I think the dry fertilizers are cheaper to start with.
I think so.
And so in the Farm Sim tutorial, it tells you about stages of fertilizer. You just want to make sure you read that so you kind of get an idea of what options you have. You don't have to set it that way. And Monta, I don't know where Buck is today. He's probably at home. I would assume.
Flooded out. His internet is pretty bad. He was on here earlier and he sounded like Mr. Roboto.
Oh, so Buckshot's underwater.
Yes, Buckshot is floating away with Papa Rob.
Floating away on a raft, watching us on his cell phone.
Yes. So I don't get how I'm supposed to afford it in the beginning. Fertilizer is not meant for you to be able to afford right away. Fertilizer is meant for you to work towards getting right away.
Right.
That's just how Giants did it, to try to give you something off the bat to work for. I mean, they don't want to give you everything off the bat. If you're playing it solo, one of the things that I do when I play solo is I will sell off unused equipment. So if they start you out with 3 tractors, I sell 2. And that'll allow me to buy a dry fertilizer spreader with a little bit of fertilizer to get me going. So
you should have some pallets of fertilizer at Goldcrest at the main farm. They should have started you out with like 4 of them or something.
They start you out with 2. 2 dry, 2 wet.
Okay.
Well, you don't even have to buy the tractor. You only need, really, if you're playing it solo, you only need 1 tractor. Because, I mean, unless you're doing hired worker after hired worker after hired worker. But, I mean, even then, if you buy a fertilizer spreader and you hire the worker, you can actually have the hired worker buy the fertilizer. So you actually don't even have to buy it.
That is done. So we have a field of canola.
Mind Games 31. Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Welcome to the group. Same as anybody else. If you guys have been watching for a while and you haven't done so already, if you're over on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And if you're over on Twitch, hit that follow button. And if you guys are on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up.
Jedco66 has joined the room. How you doing, Jedco?
Hey, Jedco. Well, Rabbit, if you want to be doing hired worker, it's one of those things you're going to have to work up to. There's no way to, unless you want to find the money mod, which I do believe you guys do have access to. Don't quote me on it. I do not own a PS4 to verify that the mod is out for it or not. But if you guys have the money mod out in the mod section of the mod store, put that in. I don't know how it works on PlayStation, but I know on PC it's right alt control and the horn button cheats you in $1 million every time you use it. So
we've used that once or twice.
Nah, I've never used that. What do you mean? Clean off the...
Well, yeah, back when FDR's equipment was only like $10 a piece.
I didn't need to use it.
Right. Now you're challenged. So you did figure out where to do pallets, huh?
No, I have yet to figure out where to do pallets.
Oh, okay, so the Stanton sawmill doesn't have
It doesn't
evident, huh?
It says it makes board pallet, board pallet, and then it has like German writing for something, and I'm figuring it was wood chips.
Okay. I don't know. Well, we'll
and
definitely
Rabbit,
figure it out.
you are capable of handling all the field work yourself. I mean, it'll take you long, but you are capable of doing it all yourself. We on our server, we try not to do any hiring of hired worker because I'd say we have enough players, but we don't. We have a fair amount of guys that do come on daily, and we don't have to do hired worker.
Right.
So if we have to, we'll harvest solo, unloading it ourselves into overload wagons or right into tractor trailers.
All right. So head this back to the main farm. All right. So
you won't run out of time. If you're doing missions, you actually can't hire workers in that anyway. And as far as the field work goes, doing it yourself, there's no time limit.
All of a sudden, the tractor got really slow in the tunnel.
Yeah, you probably hooked on the ground or something.
Yeah, it'd help if I raised the cedar up off the ground. I guess on this particular cedar, you don't... Wait, no. I don't want to...
Did you just unfold it?
I don't want to unfold it. Holy cow.
Unfolding it in a tunnel? We may have a sync coming. Actually, I don't know if Norm's able to join because I added new mods.
So, it wants you to raise up the front wheels because they're sideways. Okay, got it. Most cedars, when you hit the button to stop or fold up, they lift up, but this one don't. Okay. So, back to the main farm to drop this off.
Okay, so that log's not going to cooperate. Or maybe it will.
This tractor actually did pretty well this time. This John Deere. I like it. I tend to like the other ones better. I tend to like the wheeled tractors better. But this one actually performed really well out there in the field. Nice. All right, so we'll drop it off. You play Pine Cove, and trust me, it takes all day to take care of 800 cows. Yeah, I mean, once you start ramping up your animals, it does take a while to get them done, that's for sure.
And Rabbit, like Simon said, if you go in and turn off...
Come on, what's going on?
If you go in and turn off withering, you are capable of doing all your own field work at your own pace, and you won't have to worry about your fields withering on you whatsoever. That's what we have here on the server, because usually we run what's called a live server. So our server runs 24 hours a day. So if someone doesn't come on to harvest in time, we actually have the withering turned off so that we don't lose any crops.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Buck, I think. I think this we need to vote this cedar off the island. It was up and everything, and it was dragging on the ground, just driving down the road. Algoras, you'll have to give me that in English if you want me to respond, pal, because I don't recognize that language.
Well, we can vote it off again, I guess. I mean, I literally just bought it back, so...
I know. Well, I mean, I don't know. That's what Tom Buck said earlier. He said he votes to get it off the island. I mean, it's cool looking, but it's definitely got its issues.
Yeah, that's the other thing you could do too. I always forget about plant growth. We have ours set to fast all the time, but we turn plant withering off.
What other games do we play? Well, let's see. Ark, Empyrean, Hunter. You know, I've got 40 some games. Oh, you can't. Well, sorry, you can listen, but if you can't type English, I don't know what to tell you, but I can't understand your writing. All right, so what are we gonna do here? Okay, is field 28 still? Yes. Field 28 is ready to harvest, but I don't know what it is. Well, it's not cranberry or rice. I know that. It is wheat, I believe.
I don't know who that follow was just from on my channel, but thank you for that follow.
No, I'm no, I'm not racist. I just I don't understand non-English. I'm not. That doesn't make me racist. It makes me not understanding your language. Do you understand my language? Well, no, not entirely, do you? So does that make you a racist? No. Just because you don't know a language doesn't mean you're racist. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, and if that don't work, then we'll do the other thing. Because that's definitely not something that we do on our channel. Oh, Manta, Simon is real, I can assure you. Thank you, Simon. I was debate. Uh-oh. We have an unhappy camper.
I'm going to mute my mic for a second, guys. She needs a bottle, so.
Okay. JJ, it's not that bad. We can find the pallets.
I was just thinking that.
We can find them, JJ. Stick around. Don't take off on me. Simon says he's undetermined whether he's a bot. No, he's real. Simon's the man, Manta. He's the man. All right. But
all right, Rabbit. Thanks for coming out, buddy. Have yourself a good night. I hope you can get it figured out. And if you have any more questions, just come on back. We'll try to help you out. Another good thing to do is watch the tutorials. They help you quite a bit too.
Yeah, Rabbit. Take care, man. Rabbit. Sorry. Rabbit. I don't know English myself, Simon. I guess I'm a racist. Anyway, enough of that. Okay. So yeah, so that's what we try to do. Help new players. And oh yeah, you talking about little JJ's daughter? Yes. Sounds like she needs some sounds like she needs some attention or something. She has an emergency probably. It's a baby thing. So let's see. I guess I want to head south right here. I don't really remember how to get down to field 28. I don't think I've done it yet. Oh, I guess we did do it when we first started. I think this is the first field that Buck started in because it was right next to the vehicle shop. So we'll head this way past Denton's Bakery. Oh, and by the way, guys, I am going to be I'm thinking about putting together another role play series, and I got some ideas, and so I'm going to be thinking a little bit more about those. But who knows? That might come to you very soon. But enough of you guys have requested it. That what do you mean, Bird? What do you want me to do? I'm just doing stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this set up here. So we'll go ahead and turn in right here.
I am back. My daughter's a little bit happier now.
Well, welcome back.
Thank you. I'm just trying to get something sorted here for Norm.
It's the one and only JJ Dory, folks, in person, live, coming to you from Canada. Coming to you from the great white north that isn't so white right now.
No, it's more like brown. Drive.google.com.
Well, if you'd like Bird, I'm not really looking for him right now. JJ might, you know, if you can look around on the map and find where we do the pallets, that would be cool. But,
That'd be a big help for us.
Yeah, I'm not too concerned about it at the moment right now, though. But yeah, if you want to, I mean, you just gotta find something to do. I mean, since we're just starting the map out, we don't always have a bunch of stuff that we all like to do. So we just gotta find something to do and do it. That's pretty much what I'm doing.
I mean, we need more seeds hauled to, or not more seeds, sorry, more grain hauled to the seed makers. We need grass to be finished cutting. Not only that, we need the grass picked up. We need the silo that's there. Hopefully we can get it fully clean. We were having issues trying to get some of it out.
Oh, the bunker. Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't get it all. I wonder if we should get like one of those blower type mods to like that sucks stuff up and spits it out.
I don't
know if
think
we
that
have
would
one
make a
in there.
difference.
Well, or possibly one of those. Have you ever seen that wheel thing that cleans the animals? I guess that wouldn't mean anything. Demont, you said wheels.
The
Are you
Lily?
okay? Yeah, I'm great. I don't know exactly what you meant. I'm doing good.
Yeah, he asked me the same question. He said, JJ, you okay? I'm good. I'm fine. I'm great. Just hanging out on the server, trying to get something done.
Yeah, we're just hanging out.
5 minutes on that upload.
Sometimes we play. Sometimes we do a lot of stuff together. Sometimes he's got some stuff he wants to do, and I got stuff I want to do. So we end up just pretty much just working the farm. And so if we end up working together, that's cool. But sometimes we do, and usually when we get together, we end up doing crazy stuff. So like racing to see who can stack up the most pallets. Which, by the way, I won.
I so won. I actually
nerfed me, guys.
I actually ran them over last night.
You nerfed it.
I went into the store too fast. When I went to stop, it was too late. I went right through the pallets.
Me and Buck fixed those after we were done. He not only did I win, he nerfed me, and I still won. Some of us got skills. Some of us got luck.
We'll go with that. Skills.
You keep seeing advertisements for a Lali robotic feeder. Not seeing a mod for it yet, but the cleaner's cool. Well, there is one of those sweeper mods. I don't really know if that would help in the bunker, but
it might, or a silo cleaner kind of deal.
Yeah,
Monte says it that I won.
Okay, well,
that's what Monte says. So Monte's always right.
Did anybody feed Skinny today?
Nope. Bob said he was going to bring him tuna. He did.
So there's your answer, Jedco. He's just going to wither up and die. Well, he's an outside cat, though. So, he knows how to hunt. He needs to get off his lazy bones and go find himself some food.
He needs to stop running around the parking lot looking for something.
Right.
This ain't America. We don't do free handouts.
Go to the barn. Hey, 210308 William. Welcome to the stream. Or just William. Thanks for joining me over on Twitch here.
Apparently, my wife is having an issue with my daughter still.
R.I.P. Skinny. I ran him over. Buck. Well, at least he didn't light him on fire.
So is that Buck's way of saying that next time we have a barbecue, not to eat the food?
So now we used to have a cat that showed up at our house not long after we moved to this particular house, and he was an outside cat and he was really good. Hey, Bigfoot.
Monte says Wheels has no skills at all.
Yeah, what can I say? You win some, you lose some. So, but anyway, he was really good at hunting, and he actually disappeared for about 6 months, and he showed back up about 6 months later, and he was pretty beat up and stuff, but he was still there. He was, still alive and healthy looking, but definitely beat up. You could tell he'd been in a few fights.
They always say as long as cats aren't declawed, they can take care of themselves.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, we moved not too long after that, and we didn't get to see him again. But, what was funny is the day we moved, he had been gone for about 2 weeks, and he came back the day we were moving just to say goodbye. So
almost
I haven't seen him since. So, Bigfoot, just so you know, I'm probably going to be doing another roleplay series, and I think you're going to have a part in it.
Uh-oh.
And, oh, yeah, I know, Manta. That's okay. It's all good. It's all good. I know. I understand. Well, I'm not going to tell you. Well, it's not. You're not going to be a Sasquatch. Don't worry about it. Oh, thank you,
that
Simon.
right there would make me worry.
Thank you, Simon. He finally.
Skinny now has his first bit of fish.
Ooh, Bigfoot. That gives me an idea. Yeah.
Sasquatch bread owner or something.
We're gonna call it the case of the lost sock.
I still remember that night, actually.
That kind of goes back a little ways for me and Bigfoot and JJ.
Yeah.
And USMC. Anyway, yeah, I think I got an idea. Who knows? JJ may have a part in it, and of course, any roleplay series I'm going to do probably is going to have a appearance of Uncle Buck, and I don't mean John Candy.
I actually have your name and Buck's in my Thorn Farm series.
And actually, I need to. The idea I have involves a married couple that own a farm. And so it might end up being Hope and Buckshot. I'm not sure.
I was just about to say tie it back to husband and wife farming.
No.
Oh, wait. That series kind of died.
Wait. How many episodes were there?
2.
2?
In both episodes, Hope tried to kill Buck.
Right.
Thanks, Monte.
2 episodes to die. Yeah, thanks, Mana.
This is why we're cool.
We try hard.
I mean, my iced tea is on ice, so it is cool. I'm trying to get these logs picked up. I don't know who cut all these logs.
I'm gonna go driving. All right, Bigfoot, take it easy, man.
Enjoy your Jeep.
Be careful.
Double check on this upload. Less than a minute.
What are you uploading?
I'm trying to get these server mods for Norm.
Oh.
I seen that he tried to connect to Farm Sim here not that long ago, and I changed the server mods.
Am I going to buy the Big Bud DLC, William? Well, the answer to that is yes, I already did. I'm just waiting for it to drop. And I'm not sure 100% yet. It sounds like we're definitely going to be putting it on the server. It sounds like it anyways. So I don't want to use the word definite. Oh, you know what I'm doing? I'm not keeping the straw. Oops. Or do we want the straw? I don't even know if straw really is the thing for us right now. Manta, for me, usually it's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Usually during the week, like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, it's going to be about this time of the night. And on Saturdays, it'll probably be in the afternoons. Now, I may be doing some Twitch only content in the afternoons if I get done with work in time. But that's usually about what it was. All right, so let's make this turn. Sounds like somebody has Tic Tacs. Where? Loyal to the game 78. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining me on Twitch. What do I think about the DLC? I don't know. We'll see, William, when it comes out. I don't really have an opinion yet. But how's the farming coming? It's going pretty good. You know, we're still in the beginning game. We just started the server on Saturday morning, so but we got pretty good number of equipment and just trying to get started making seeds and fertilizer and fuel and that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's coming along all right. How do you think the server's going so far there? But hey, Sand King 2255.
So I am
Thank you
back.
for joining me.
I'm not going to tell you where I just went. Oh.
You went to the pallet maker.
My wife made me tea, all right. Remember how I said 2 scoops of sugar?
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't sugar. It was salt. I took the first mouthful and I was like, whoa, maybe the sugar is just sitting on the top. So I took the second mouthful. I was like, no, that's not salt. That's not sugar. That's salt.
Actually, I heard you say something about sugar in the background.
Yeah, she didn't put sugar in it. She put salt.
Nice.
So her response to me was, you don't like it? Next time you can make your own.
Simon thought it was Tic Tacs.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, that was me shaking up my cup, hoping that the sugar was sitting on the ice.
Wow.
No, that wasn't sugar. It was salt.
Thanks, William. We're just out having fun, doing our best, you know, just hanging out, playing games. We're not trying to break any records.
I'm trying to get rid of the taste in my mouth, but it's not working.
I do appreciate that.
Get a shareable link. Copy.
Wow,
sugar. Link.
You know, I can't say I've ever.
No, not sugar. Salt.
I mean, salt. I mean, I can't say I've ever had tea with salt before.
I'll tell you now, you're not going to want to.
See, now, where I live, you order, when you go to the restaurant, you order sweet tea or unsweet tea. That's exactly how you say it. I'd say you had an unsweet tea.
I wouldn't even call that tea. Like,
I really wish I had been sitting there so I could have saw your reaction.
Like, I literally spit it out all over my desk. The first mouthful, I was like, nope. Okay, there's a cup here that's empty. Right in the cup.
Couldn't have happened to a better guy.
Yeah, but now I'm thirsty and I have no tea.
Well, you better get busy then.
I don't think I want to make another one tonight.
Jedko says she's trying to tell you something there.
Yeah, make my own. That's literally what she said.
Awesome. Oh, Simon said he had a fish and chip shop put sugar instead of salt on his chips once, on his fries.
Can one of you guys play some music, please? Apparently neither of us are playing music.
It's just low.
I know it's like something. I'm not playing any.
It's on like 2. Anyway. All right, so I need something to unload my combine. Where's the overloader at?
Mean farm.
Let's see.
Bird, JJ is now a salty pirate. No, thank you.
What was it? Or in-game sound, come to think of it.
You know what it probably is?
There should be.
No, we
So
had
all
a
you hear
sync.
is-
Bird
all you hear
synced
is me.
after both of us.
You sure
James
you don't hear that?
Meadows. I put about 2 cups of sugar in every gallon
yeah.
of tea. When I make tea, it's almost syrup.
Yeah, it's. I can hear it. Are you saying you didn't hear that? Oh, mine's fine. Okay, good. Hey, Elijah Thompson, how you doing? And James Meadows, welcome to the stream on Twitch. Crazy Gaming, crazy. Sorry, I missed you guys a couple times there. For some reason, Restream. Yeah, I don't know if Restream's got issues or what. If I've missed you guys, I'm sorry about that because and Restream actually disconnected on one of them. When it rains, it pours.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Okay, now it's back.
I should have all my
Good.
music going now. In-game music or in-game sound and music.
Okay, we should be good to go.
I hope Norm is getting what he needs from my Google Drive. I hope.
Oh, that's okay, Simon. That's okay. Good job. Man, Simon's awesome, guys. He's moderating 2 streams at once.
It helps, though, that both the streamers he's moderating for are this awesome.
Yeah, they're together. Yeah, that usually
Well, no,
helps.
even solo, that they're awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, even one at a time. I mean, Simon's like the best moderator ever, man.
Just don't let KW hear that.
Well, KW's everywhere. KW, we really didn't mean it. There is only one original Skynet.
Correct.
Because he's listening. Because he's always listening.
Actually, I haven't seen KW in one of my streams in a while.
No, me neither. He'll be back.
Oh, yeah. I see him from time to time. He'll stop in and say hi.
What the world, man? What is up with Good night. What is up with Restream? Hold on a second, guys.
Is it working for you now, Simon? I can hear the music now. I forgot to actually open up Spotify. That was why.
Okay. Well, my chat stopped working, so.
I'll turn that up a little bit more. That should be good.
Okay, 2 out of 2. Okay, good. So I guess I'm back. Sorry, guys. I had to reset. Let me make sure there's nothing that I didn't see.
Properly.
So, yeah, I don't see anything I'm missing right now. So, just kind of looking to see what's going on because I didn't want to miss any chats. Okay, good.
Newly added. New. File upload. You got what field done, Bird? Concrete mixer's new. Box truck's new. Crown disc lavender's new. One of those 2 and that one is new. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 new mods.
You working on helping Norm out?
Yes. Update existing.
Well, if you guys don't tell anybody, I'm going to sneak over the sidewalk and through the grass here. If anybody complains about that, just let them know that Buck did it.
I blame Buck. It's always Buck.
Right. So, let's see. What time is it right now? Okay, I've been streaming for 1 hour and 21 minutes, and guys, we literally, when we started, we literally unmuted Discord at the same exact time. It's actually getting to be a little bit eerie, like what the timing is for us on streams.
Yeah, that was really like dead on.
Because we
perfect.
Right, because we I don't know, we're starting to do stuff the same the same way. That's scary.
Oh, I mean, it's not really hard when you think about it. I mean, we both set 5-minute stream starts. So by the time, the only difference is, no, I think our videos are about the same size too, that play.
So, I guess we'll, where do we need the wheat?
We need wheat. Is that what's on that field still?
Yeah, it was
For
wheat.
now, we can use wheat to make seed.
All right, well then I will take this load. I should have brought the semi, but I just didn't really want to use the semi. All right, well let me take care of this then. And I think, yeah, the combine needs to, okay. All right, so let's take care of that then. So the seed maker's not very far away from here. Let's go this way. I haven't went this way lately. I'm just not sure what map I'm going to do my roleplay series on, guys. I might do it on Farmtown version 2. I'm kind of looking for some kind of map. I'm thinking Farmtown is probably the map I want to use.
All right, later, Monte. Have a good one, buddy.
Yeah, Monte. Take care, man. Thanks for stopping out. Thanks for commenting and interacting with us. It's awesome when people do that, because it lets us know how we're doing. So, although I will say, a lot of times people watch and don't say anything, so which is awesome as well. So you're definitely still welcome either way.
If you guys are out there, don't forget, just say hi. We're very friendly guys. We don't bite. And every now and then we nibble. We just don't bite.
Yeah.
So don't forget to say hi. Let us know what's going on.
Yeah, unless you have salt in your tea, everything's good, usually.
Yeah. Well, let's not talk about
awesome. That. It's a classic.
And when I told her that she put salt, she looks at me, she goes, well, either next time label the salt in the sugar containers, or make your own. And I can't help but laugh, because if I'm not mistaken, she's the one that put the salt in that container, not me. Like, it's been in there for like ever. So, and there's a reason I'm talking awesome. Low. She's in the room right beside me, so.
Yeah, you're gonna get 2 lumps.
2 lumps of coal.
No. you better hope that's all it is.
2 lumps from the frying pan.
All right. Later, Monta.
Now there's like a salty taste in my mouth and I can't get rid of it.
That's good. You ever gargle with salt water?
Yes. It's kind of like that.
I like salt, just not in my tea.
I like it on my food.
What map is my favorite?
Pleasant Valley.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if I have to pick one.
Hey, KJ, what's up, buddy?
Whoa, man, I'm swaying back and forth. Yeah, I mean, I guess this one's really the map I've been waiting for the whole time. So, I enjoyed a bunch of maps. I can't really point right now and say, what was my favorite. I guess I'll reserve judgment on that for, a later time. Looking back on Farm Sim 15, I think my favorite map was Idaho. But
version 1 or 2?
I don't know. The verdict's kind of out right now. I'm really kind of interested to see what happens during the mod contest. to see what kind of maps we can get. But I'm thinking so far this year, this was the one I've been waiting for the most and the most motivated to play. So, all right, so we dump seeds in one of these. Is it the side one or the front? This looks like the front. Yeah, the side looks like fert, which we do have 79,000 stuff in there. So we don't have any seeds, I don't think. We're gonna need them.
We do believe that we figured it out. It's just gonna cost us money to test it.
What?
Simon asked, "Did you guys find out the rocks for the gravel yet?" By the way.
Yeah. We have to. We think we have to put fuel in the crusher. All right, so let's dump this in here. See, you might ask, why is this one your favorite? Well, one of the things is what I'm doing right now. Is there are layers to this game. You have to make seeds. There's other maps that you have to do that too. Don't get me wrong. But look, 22 factories gives me a reason to make soybeans, or grow them.
22 factories, and this is the only map that takes everything in the map is used for something in a factory. So there's no need to sell crop as crop.
Right.
Everything has a tier above it that it can go to, for the most part. I mean,
cornflakes, Pepsi. Seriously?
Pallets, Home Depot. What else is on here?
Trains. Trains are actually used for something.
Trains are used for a lot. So I've actually watched the start of Dave's stream and learned quite a bit. Like if it says, I've always known like T1 is train 1, T2 train 2. But if you actually look at the factories, it tells you if it says T1, T2, that means train 1 and train 2 will go there. If it's NR, is actually not available by the railroad. So if it's NR, that means the train cannot go there. Or it's not accessible by the train.
Non-railroad.
Yeah.
It's good.
Incoming, incoming.
Okay. No, and really, guys, whatever map you make, there's always room for improvement. I mean, and there will be. There'll be a version 3, I'm sure.
As soon as the UPK kit gets sorted out, Dave's already said that once he can get buildable factories, V3 will come out. So, and who knows? V3 will probably be not only buildable factories, but a lot more changing to it too.
Probably, yeah.
Different layouts, different roads, different anything. Who knows? Maybe by then we can have even more factories on the map. More shapes on the map. It's hard to say, right?
Right. So sky's the limit, pretty much. But again, no map's perfect. I mean, it can't be, and none of us are going to get every feature that we could ever think of. But I can't really think of another person that's pushed this game as far as Dave and the crew have pushed it. That's for sure.
No, Dave definitely pushes it right to its limit. King J. JJ, what are you doing? I am playing with a bucksaw.
King J. Is this Norm coming in?
Yes.
Norm can, well, we got a lot of stuff to do. He can find something.
Oh, yeah. Norm joins the server.
Good afternoon, Norm. Good evening, sir.
King J says, "Hey, Wheels."
Hey, King J. What do you say today? So, looks like a few people on YouTube watching, a few people on Twitch. So, y'all know what to do on each one of those channels. If you feel so inclined, push the follow button or the subscribe.
Don't forget
You
to hit
can't
the thumbs up.
subscribe on Twitch yet.
Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button.
Exactly.
At Coors Banquet, we know that big things come from small towns, and that's why we want to bring something huge to your hometown. This year,
He likes the Volvo.
Yeah.
is better than ever.
Hoping to make
Yeah,
lots
it
of
is
money
cool.
for the farm. I like the Volvo. He loves the Volvo wheel loader. Or he's talking
cool.
about the Volvo truck, one of the two.
Nice.
I did
Very
buy
good, very
a AR truck today.
Right, Simon. 12 on YouTube and 5, 6 or so on Twitch, something like that.
And I have 4 watching on YouTube, so 1 watching on Twitch, and I have 7 likes and 1 dislike. I bet you I know who that dislike was from.
Hey, Nathan Zygmunt. Welcome to the crew. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate that. That is super awesome. Thank you. All right, so I think the combine is empty. Let's
I think
check
he
it out.
has 75 left to go in his coin hunt. I think.
Oh, Simon, or excuse me, Norm is the designated coin hunter.
Yeah, he spent 2 nights running around just finding all the coins. He actually found several pieces of missing equipment too. He's the
Right,
one that
so
found
Norm-
the fuel trailer. He also found a loading trailer, like the
Right.
auto loading wagon. Sorry, not loading trailer, loading wagon.
So Norm is our hero because he's finding coins and stuff.
Yes,
All right.
helping us with
So-
our ratings.
Absolutely. Makes a difference. So hopefully I'll be able to finish.
I may come up and give you a hand here in a second, just to give my viewers
Okay.
something different other than me sitting in a log truck.
Okay. Whatever you want to do. I'm surprised nobody else wanted to help me empty out the combine or do anything else.
I
Like the
figured
harvester sat here
I
and-
figured someone would have jumped in the harvester. I'm not gonna
Well,
lie.
it was sitting there. It was sitting there available.
I go one more cut on this.
So I guess the straw can go to the. I don't know what. I guess there's not really use for the straw right now, is there?
I don't know. Is there a compost master on the map? That's what I've been wondering.
Yeah, I don't know that there's a composter that I've seen. I got it mixed up with Don Diego. We were putting straw in the silage
Yeah.
thing before.
Silo placer. The silo tower isn't on this one.
Okay, well, 14 likes. So let's get us, if you guys can, help me get to 20 tonight. That would be really cool. I'd love to see 20. I need to get my overlay updated so I can put up some goals, some follower goals and stuff. Where right now my Twitch goal is 200 followers, so we'll see if we can get there. As far as YouTube goes, you know, I'd like to get up to 1350. That's my short-term goals. Very good. And JJ was just talking about what he's going to do for his 100 subscriber video, so I'm kind of waiting to see what's going to happen there.
And Will suggested something about forestry, but I think you guys see me do enough of forestry. I mean, that's all I ever do. That's one another loaded log truck there, so that's actually my second log truck out of this pile, and that was 40 odd trees. Is what we cut down yesterday, Norm and I. Well, I cut them and Norm hauled them.
I think JJ should do a special 12-hour stream special.
If I do a 12, sir, then you do a 24.
That's not going to happen. I'm too old, dude.
Guess Grandma has to be in bed by noon.
I won't tell her you said that.
Oh, I was talking about you.
24 hours.
Why not?
I'd have to move my computer in the living room.
Well, it is doable. Where there is a will, there is a way.
12 is there's no will.
Come on now. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Okay, at 100,000.
When Wheels gets his play button, he will do a 24-hour live stream. You guys heard it here first.
That's laughable in and of itself.
You know what? I'm going to go back to mowing grass.
Good idea. Stay out of
Nobody
trouble.
else seems to want to mow grass.
I like mowing grass. I've
get
mowed
up here
that
and mow
field
grass.
twice. I've mowed it twice already.
Well, why not a
I'm
third?
almost done. I'm almost done with the harvest here, so I'll take another load down to the seed master, and then I guess the combine's got to go back to the main farm.
Yes, all vehicles go back to the main farm. I do not want to have to change the server password on people.
Well, the good news is I know how to get in through the back door, so. But yeah, I'm definitely in agreement with you though. So definitely willing to do that. So I think all the other fields are done. I don't think there's anything else that has to get harvested here.
I think the only other field that needed harvested was grass.
And you're doing it.
And I'm currently mowing it.
Because you're the man. A little salty, but...
The saying goes, from one boring job, I guess, to the next. Double
in
check
the end, guys,
grows.
it's just farming. It's just farming.
Pretty much.
I'm not sure either one of us can do anything on a farm that we haven't videoed before.
Probably not. I think we've done it
I
all.
don't think I have.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's nothing we can do on this farm that you or I haven't done in the last 2 days. Or 3 days, so...
I mean, I've never used FDR's equipment, I don't think, on a video, but I guess there's something right there, but...
I can't say that. I literally just jumped out of it.
I think Buckshot can say that, too.
Yeah.
I don't recall him ever doing anything in the FDR equipment.
Once, FS15 Don Diego, he drove the monster truck, as he called it, the skidder, straight up a mountain.
Oh, well, that doesn't count. All right, there we go. So, go ahead and unfold the combine head and drop it off. And because I'm going to be a good farm sim player and put stuff back where I got it.
I hear the farm boss is kind of a bully. I heard his nickname was
thinks he
Pitbull.
is.
I heard his nickname was Pitbull, because once he gets a hold of
Yeah,
you, he
let's-
doesn't let go.
Yeah, we'll call him Salty. I probably should let that go.
I don't know, how many zeros is in 6 million? Or how many zeros are in a million?
Too many.
Oh, I don't know. But yeah, how is everyone tonight? Chat seemed a little slow tonight, so how is everyone? What's everyone up to? How's everyone doing? Hope you're all doing great.
We are.
I mean, we're having a blast. I mean, we got up this morning, we both went to work, both came home, both sat down, both started playing Farm Sim. Both channels went live and unmuted at the exact same time.
And we're both on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So
Only
Oh,
difference is
Simon.
one of us didn't get affiliated. Yet.
Simon pulled a pun there. Salty.
Bird, where's the sprayer? We don't own a sprayer.
It's in the store. All we can do is look at it through the window and drool.
The fertilizer itself should be in one of the barns where the doors close.
Yeah, I think it is. First, now we got to get the straw off of field number 28 now, and then it's going to need to be prepared for seeding. What do you want to put on field number 28, boss man?
Oh, probably the same thing that was on there. Actually, you're at 28. I have a pondering.
Don't hurt yourself.
At certain places throughout the map, Dave has like a metal building that is a storage for grass and straw.
Okay.
Here. And there's one on here. At field 28.
So we can store our grass and straw in the silo.
I think it's only one of them at a time, but we could actually put the straw in here off that farm.
That's
here
good,
on
William.
Cook Farm.
Okay. So that's where we can put the straw. I guess we'll save it for a rainy day.
I mean, it'll help us get into the animals. I mean, it's not like, the whole field was done, so...
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be fun. So we'll have about 75 worth of 75,000, more than 75,000 worth of grain in the seed thing. So I think that'll get us down the road a little ways.
That will help. I see birds just hanging out at the main farm. Norm is... I don't even know where.
He's looking for coins.
Oh.
Looking for coins.
Actually, he's up on 73. I don't know what he's doing up there, but he's up at 73.
If I didn't know better, I think I heard JJ yawn. He's up past his bedtime.
No, it's still early. It's only 10:30. It's only 11 o'clock here. That's still early.
Oh,
I think it was
he just
4
got
a.m.
up.
when I crawled into bed yesterday. It was 4 a.m. yesterday, 5 a.m. the day before.
Man, suddenly my voice has started to really go downhill.
It's that salt.
It is.
That's
probably.
karma. It's karma. Making fun of my
Probably.
salt tea.
Alright, so dropping off the crop into the seed maker.
Must be doing pretty good on digest still, or is that even getting really low?
I don't know. We have 78,000 worth of fertilizer and 81,000 worth of grain, so I'd say we're pretty balanced right now, man.
Cool. How's the digest though in the fertilizer one?
Let me check it out. Okay, now, are these the same? Because there's two over here that do fertilizer. One's liquid, right? And one's solid.
The one that's across the road by itself is liquid, and then the one that's
Okay.
on the same side as seed is solid.
It looks like we may be out of something because the little screen is empty.
Okay, it might be out of...
Fertilizer 0,
Fertilizer.
water 0.
You're on the liquid one then. If it takes water, that's
Yep.
liquid.
Right, and then this one over here looks like it has some stuff left right there, but it's out of... Digestate is now at 0.
Okay.
So we need to fill that.
Yeah, there's probably some here in that thing.
Well, better days ahead for you, William, I hope.
It's actually funny, Simon, you say that about the metal detector. When you get within a certain range of the gold coins, they actually sound like a metal detector going off. As you get closer, the beeps get stronger and louder.
Alright, so I'll tell you what. It's a... What do I want to do next?
Do you want to see if you can't empty out that silo? So that we can start getting this grasswind road and picked up and put in there?
I'm the giant maple and you're
Yeah. It's the main silo?
I'm feeling a little...
It's the...
At that...
Yeah, the one that we've been putting silage into. There's like 2 or 3 spots that both Norm and I tried and we can't actually get the silage out. And I know we can't put more in until that silage is taken out, so...
Is that the one next to field 28?
No, 52. The one up here at Johnson's farm where we've been making fertilizer and stuff.
Field 52. Let's see.
Where the big grass field is.
Oh, okay. I'm going the wrong way then. Yeah, let me turn around. Get the speed limit sign. I'll head down there and see if I can do something with it.
I'm almost tempted to buy another one of these, so when we start this, someone can start on one end, someone else start on the other end and mow it all.
Hey, Firewatch. How you doing? Probably don't want to get into that, William. I don't think I do.
And politics is one thing that a lot of people don't talk about.
Yeah, well, you know,
Not in
I
streams,
could, but
anyway.
I don't really think I want to do that here. Thanks for asking, though.
So did you find this sprayer bird, or did you just give up on the look? Because it should be by field 12, in between 12 and 15 in the barn, so...
Yeah, and Firewatch, if you were referring to William's question there, probably want to leave that question alone, sir, if you don't mind. But I hope you're doing good, though, Firewatch.
You probably could, Simon, but then you'd have to go through the map XML and find everywhere that all the farms are named and change them all.
Owner sells property in the East Sawmill Garage. Urgently, $57,000. No.
That's actually not a bad price.
Oh, well, go buy it then.
Oh,
Okay.
well.
Yeah, I don't really want to buy that because I don't want to get in trouble.
I'll keep that 57,000 for now. Now, if one of the
No.
factories comes up with that price tag, then no one jumps on it. I'm gonna be sad.
Now, see, I'm starting to remember how to, go right up the hill. So I'm starting to learn how to get around on this map now to the various farms.
Yeah, I'm starting to figure out how to get back to that 4-lane.
Yeah,
if you
me
actually
too.
think about it, that 4-lane runs from the top of the map to the bottom of the map, and it takes you legitimately all the way around. So
Right.
as long as you can get back to the 4-lane, you can actually get anywhere on the map.
Right, as long as you turn the right direction and don't try to go into the tunnels on the edge of the map.
Yes.
Which I have tried.
Yes.
I think all of us have actually run into the map edge without realizing it, though.
No, not yet.
I think you
I
did
have
there a
yet,
couple
no.
times the other day
No.
on Saturday. No,
No, that was Grandpa.
no, it was you. But at least you didn't sit there and have a dialogue about it with your stream. Like,
Yeah, true.
I can't go any further. What's wrong? You're on the edge of the map, stupid.
Did your tractor just stop working, or I just can't figure it out.
I know. It's like, well, why does the combine not go through the tunnel? Because you're an idiot.
No, I didn't say it. I was thinking it once I figured out where you were.
No, it's like
I just didn't want to say anything.
you're stupid, dumb as a box of rocks.
Yeah. And Simon,
Okay,
they probably could do something like that if that's how the Giants editor would work, but I don't think it does. That's why it's the way they are. And actually, certain streets and stuff are actually named after certain people. Like,
So-
P. Jebs owns the concrete plant and stuff like that.
So are you talking about getting the silage out of the bunker or the silo?
Bunker.
You said silo.
I'm in bunker.
Oh.
You had me
Well, I don't
thinking
know
Don
why.
Diego.
I don't know why I'm up here with a
Did you just come up
I don't
here
know why
with a
I'm up
tipper?
here with the JCB and the trailer then.
Nah, you had to get up here.
Now, can you actually push it?
We couldn't move it at all.
Like,
We
you
literally
can't-
just drove right over top of it.
Oh, so what you want me to
And-
try and see if I can move it?
See if you can get it, find an angle to get under it, or
Okay.
if not, then we're gonna have to truck this somewhere else, and
Yeah,
get
because
get it going, and then hopefully wherever we truck it to is gonna be able to A, sell it, and B, make the fuel.
all right. Well, let's see if I mean I can't make any promises here. I bought it.
You
Firewatch.
bought it.
He wanted to know if I built my computer. I bought it. And I bought it. Yeah, it's just stuck.
So we're gonna have
Like-
to find somewhere else to make it.
That's unfortunate. Unless we can find a mod that'll remove it.
I think there is like a silo
Wait.
cleaning mod.
Wait. I got a little bit in the. Okay. I got a little bit in the on the blade.
And you're doing better than what we did.
Got a little bit there, so 5460. Wow, there's still 5,000 units in here.
Mm-hmm. And that's our issue, is until it's all gone, it's not gonna work.
Right. Yeah, the only thing I might suggest is one of those sweepers.
I'm thinking corn on 73, but we don't really have a header for corn anymore, or
Yeah,
a
this
combine
is-
thing for corn.
We have a. What do you mean? We have a header for corn.
Yes, but we don't have a planter for corn.
Oh,
Actually, Bird, take the big John Deere with that seeder, and you're gonna put corn in it and go plant that on 73. And I am hoping by the time that harvest is ready, we can actually be set and purchase one of the John Deere 8000 series forage harvesters.
that is JJ Firewatch. We're streaming together at the moment.
I'm a nobody.
Silo cleaner will turn that back to chaff. Oh. Well, that's a good idea. Did we try the sweeper? No.
We don't have one, do we?
Not that we've purchased. I mean, is it in the mods list?
I don't think we have one in the mods list.
Yeah, I think there's one in the in Giants. But yeah, is it in the game? Is it in our list of stuff? No.
Probably not. Something we could probably add pretty quickly, though.
Yeah, if
Well,
it's not gonna
after
work
a
with
stream.
this. Yeah. It's not.
Animals.
That's the only thing I might suggest is that we try that. Because I can't. I moved a little bit of it, but it won't get the rest though. All right, so what do we have for fuel? 625. Wow.
There's a bunch
Still a
of it
ways to
back.
go.
There's a bunch of it back at the main farm, though.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
I brought a
All right.
bunch back to the main farm already today. So we don't have anything that I can see that we could actually physically use to do that.
Yeah, we may have to look at installing it from the Giants mod hub. There's a couple of implements that might work.
I think BM modding makes one. From what I hear, it works pretty well.
Right, there's a couple of different things, couple of ideas that might work. I just really can't say for sure. Forge Wagon doesn't pick up silage, does it?
No.
No. All right. Well, let me. I'm going to take the JCB back down to the main farm. Well, actually, we probably need to leave this trailer at the seed maker.
Seeds. Do we have a tractor up here though? I'll bring a John Deere up. I was gonna say because I'm gonna need something with something to windrow with, but I'll bring up a John Deere.
I was gonna say I can bring back the JCB if you want.
Yeah, I'll bring back a green. I like the John Deere.
Okay. All right. So let's just run this back down to the seed maker then, because that's the next thing we're gonna need.
And then if you're going longer wheels, another thing we could do is digest needs to get hauled down there. There's a truck down at the silt that you can pick up. And,
where's the trailer?
Trailer's still up here.
The liquid trailer?
Yeah. For slurries up here still.
Okay.
And then I was also thinking about purchasing the big fuel truck. The big fuel trailer, the slurry trailer that we have, and even if we don't fully fill it, halfway fill it, and we'll just eat the cost on the fuel to try to get the stone processing facility going.
Simon says if we tether a goat in the bunker, he'll eat it.
Yeah, but if we tether a goat on the field, he'll eat it. Goats will eat anything.
That's true. There's only 1,500 seeds, so let's go ahead and park this underneath here.
I wouldn't park it under the spigot. I'd park it just off to the side, just in case. I know on 15, if you left trailers underneath fill points like that, it would actually potentially leg out a server.
Yeah, I was just thinking that after I did it.
Yeah, it was a couple times where we had that issue where it was just a random trailer parked underneath the fill type or fill plane, and as soon as we moved it out of there, the server lag went away.
Right. Roger. All right, so I'm going to run this JCB back down to the farm.
Looks like you'll have company when you get down there. I think both Bird and Norm are playing Follow the Leader.
Okay.
I think they're both actually heading up to 73.
Okay. Pick up with the automatic feed mixer. It should pick it up because it picks up fermented silage. And that's an idea. Pick it up with the automatic feed mixer.
Yeah, we could try it, but they're expensive.
Yeah.
Let's see,
we got a couple inexpensive things.
121,000.
Yeah, we got some inexpensive things we could try. I mean, it's all up to you. Remember the old, what was it called? That blower that you could...
Frizzle or whatever?
The frizz. Yeah, freeze.
Actually, I'm wondering about a conveyor.
Oh yeah, hey, that's possible. That could work. Yeah, it's definitely worth a try. I mean, anything's
theory
worth a
goes,
try.
curiosity kills the cat, right?
Yeah, it's going to be pretty irritating if we can't.
Is this one mine? Yes, it is.
If we can't do that.
Is it sad that I know what tractors are mine because I don't put front linkages on?
They're yours, huh?
Yeah, I bought an AR without the front linkage just so I'd know it was mine.
So here's our silt operation, guys. So right there.
You should
So-
take a walk around there and see what's missing.
Take a walk around here and see
Yeah.
what's missing.
Yeah.
A lot of trees.
Yeah, 50 of them.
Try manure fork. Ooh, hey. That's not a bad idea. We probably have that. The manure
Simon,
fork.
adding mods to a server is annoying. You actually have to download the mods, stop the server, upload the mods, and this is stating that they're not in Giants list.
Hey, Jeremy.
But either way, to activate mods, the server has to be off. So it gets kind of annoying, and then you have to make sure everybody has the identical mod on the server, or else they can't get on the server. So what we've been known to do is go into some of the mod XMLs and change one letter, the author's name or something like that, to something that we want. And this way here we can actually lock down a server with no password. Because unless you have our version of that mod with the exact same XMLs, you can't get on our server.
Not going to work. So, do we have the silage forks that we were using before on another map? Weren't we using it on
Silage forks?
Stevie's edit? Yeah, to
That was just
pick
vanilla.
up silage.
That was just vanilla.
Okay. Because somebody suggested that too. All right, William. Catch you later, man.
That was vanilla.
We could try that.
Yeah, I just bought the first part of the conveyor to give that a try.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, we could try that too.
If I don't run Skinny over while I'm leaving.
I don't do that. He's already skinny enough. Well, obviously he's got 9 lives because Buck said he ran over him already.
I ran over him earlier too. I blew the horn, told him to stop. He didn't listen. He just kept on
bounces
trucking.
back, man.
Yeah. Almost, he bounces back just as quickly as Grandpa does when he finds the edge of the map.
Yeah, we did try that. Scooping right in front of it with the front loader, yes.
We've tried scooping it, back dragging it, pushing it, loading it, flipping it.
Whatever you can think of there, we.
If I could, I would have lit it on fire.
We'll let Buck do that.
Yeah. He's never gonna live that down, like I'm never gonna live down the salt.
Right.
I guess that means my salt intake was high for the day.
Right. So where's my trigger for the digestate?
As soon as you back up, it should be like right there. Or right where you're sitting. You might not get one, just hit R and see if it starts loading.
Oh, okay. No.
There we go, Simon just gave Skinny some more fish.
Or is it backwards? No, this is the right way.
Should be the right way, it's the way that I filled it. Double check that there's any in it. There might not be any in the actual silo.
That's very possible that there's not.
But I mean, you do have 30% in you, so you could run that down at least.
Yeah.
If that's what you want to do.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any in here or not. Or
There's
even how to
30%.
tell.
There's 30% in your trailer.
Oh, fill
I've
level
seen it up there
0.
in Grants.
Yeah,
I've seen
yeah,
it
yeah.
in
I saw
Glance.
that. Okay. All right. So, 1 second. Wait.
I agree, Simon. Maybe the floods are a natural way of nature's way of putting out Buckshot's barbecue. That could be. I think she's a little late though.
Go ahead and unmute. No, I'm
Go
back.
ahead and unmute. Where'd you go?
Oh, I muted my mic for a second.
Ah. On the road again.
Yep, down to the...
I see you.
Is it the liquid fertilizer? No.
No, dry.
The dry. The dry's on the left side.
Same side as the cedar. Share the road, will you? I don't understand how we miss each other.
I did that on purpose. It was, close I could go without hitting you.
Like, if my door was a collision point, I think we would have collided, just because my door is wide open.
I think, guys, that was the first time we actually ran into each other so far on this map tonight.
Like, yeah, like that, anyway.
I saw you come, and I'm like, I wonder how close I can get to him without hitting him.
I was thinking the same thing, and then you started veering towards me. I was like, I'll just let him try it.
All right, so the dry is empty. Yes, that's right. All right, so I need to back into this thing because the trigger is only on one side of this trailer, which and rightfully
you should be able. I just drive right into it.
Oh.
I drive right in and it works, but I kind of put the middle of that bucket piece, like the middle of the trailer, over top of that bucket, and it works.
Okay.
But you can back in if you want.
I'm gonna back in because I can do that.
I guess I shouldn't say anything. I mean, I'm not the one doing it, so.
Unload digestate, right?
Yes,
the
sir.
R?
Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't want to dump it all over the ground.
Only in Farm Sim, ladies and gentlemen, do you drive a conveyor belt.
That's it, man. Craziest thing ever. All right, guys, I'll tell you what. I'm going to wrap up my stream right here. So thanks for joining me tonight. And make sure you do hit the thumbs up button on YouTube, the follow button on Twitch, and the sub button over on YouTube. That would be very awesome. So appreciate you guys commenting, watching, and hanging out as always. So stay tuned for the next one. Maybe tomorrow, depending on how things are going, we'll work it out then. So in other words, guys, I'm going to head out. So I'll be right back with you, JJ, and see you JJ stream as well.
Later, Wheels.
Later, Gator.
It's the only drawback to these conveyors, they don't turn very well. So, let's go this way. F1. Fold belt. Bet you now it'll turn. Yep. B? Why won't you start? So apparently it won't let me. Let's go here. Dump here. Is that gonna work? So stop unloading. So that must mean it's working. least it's not allowing me to turn it at least a little bit. Yeah, for some reason the belt's not working. So, I mean, we've tried just about everything. Thank you for that host, Mr. Wills. Much appreciated.
A little bit late. But Big Lee, welcome to the crew. Got that at the end.
Yeah, thank you for the host, sir, on Twitch.
Anytime.
So yeah, the conveyor belt's not working either.
Ah, man.
It's not from a lack of trying.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe that's sweeper. I bet some other people have had problems. That's probably a bug he's gonna have to fix. We probably should let them know. They've probably seen it, but
Did you even notice that I put a pressure washer down here?
I did actually. I just didn't comment.
There's actually two of them. There's one right in
How
the
are
middle
you?
of it. Right.
How are you controlling the conveyor with the force or what?
Yeah. You didn't know you could drive them?
Yeah, I knew that. Just, it's like, use the force, JJ. Strong in your family.
It is. See, it's almost like it's a
Yeah.
solid wall, like.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like it's solid. It's like it's built into it.
So it looks like we're gonna have to find somewhere else to make silage. Conveyor's now stopped.
Yeah, we can try the sweeper.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just for tonight, find somewhere else to make silage, I guess.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna have to do something with this chaff on this field so that, you know, we can get it fertilized again and good to go for another set of cuts.
Yeah, it just gets stuck on the front loader. But something that would turn it back into chaff, that would work if in fact it will do that.
I have not. Maybe we'll take the wheel loader and try scooping it from the outside of the outside of the bunk. That's what Simon just suggested.
Oh.
I don't think it's gonna work though because it doesn't actually come out the other side of the bunk, just inside the wall.
Right, now on this side I can see a slight little bit. I'll have to move that stuff. But I can't get it from on the other side here. We can't get it because it's too thin.
Yeah, in between the barns we won't be able to get.
Yeah, I think it's pretty thin right there.
Plus there's a pressure washer in the way.
Yeah, I see that. I was going to try to go around it and see. It actually isn't too thin, but it'll fit in there. But the pressure washer. Let me try to go around the other side.
So I see Norm's way up on 73. No clue where Bird is, though. I think he might be up there, too.
Okay, now I don't know that I might be able to fit in here. Oh yeah, it'll fit. It's just not by much, but... Nope, don't think that's going to do anything. Yeah, it was worth a try, Simon. That's not going to... Nope. It's good thinking, though.
Yes, it was. I might try it later tonight then, putting in a sweeper and just heading out there and trying it, and then if it works, I'll add it to my Dropbox and stuff so that you guys know what one I added.
I figure if I got stuck in there, you could rescue me with the skid steer.
Yeah. Oh, there's actually one just down the hill.
I know. So, we're safe.
Tell you now, that was an annoying drive. I literally drove it from the store down there.
What, the conveyor belt?
No, the skid steer.
Oh.
Oh no, the conveyor belt. I brought a John Deere down and picked up. Conveyor belt only goes like 1 mile or 1 kilometer. I'd still just be leaving the store. There's Bird. For some reason he was down playing by Heartland Brett. See, Bird is driving the 7R with fertilizers. I don't even know what he's fertilizing down there. Norm is plowing. I think 73 should have already been plowed. But I know Norm's not on watching any of our my streams, so.
I'm just driving the combine back to the main farm now.
Cool. Just about done mowing. I have about a third of the way to go.
Still got 5 people on Restream.
And it's probably the people over on Twitch.
Oh yeah.
Mine shows that I currently have 10 people. So thank you guys for those 10 people that are watching. If you guys haven't done so already and you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you're on YouTube and if you're on Twitch, don't forget to hit that follow button. It means a lot to me as well that you guys are here and watching. If you guys are over on YouTube and you haven't done so yet, also hit that thumbs up button. Maybe we can get a like spike going here.
Roger, I'm on that right now, sir. I haven't done that yet today.
You know, I didn't do that to your video earlier either.
Oh, that's okay.
But I'm going to do it right now. Yours finished with 17 likes.
Awesome. Very cool.
This video is unlisted. Be considerate and think twice before sharing. Just going to close the multi-stream. It's probably why my laptop was so laggy. I had multiple previews open.
I wanted to also record my stream instead of just posting it. I wanted to record it too. Man, next time.
What you want to record it for?
So I can pull parts of it out.
Oh.
Like the Great Pallet Race yesterday.
You can actually download it.
You can. I think it actually diminishes the quality.
Mine looked pretty decent when I did it. But I mean, my entire stream last night was 23 gigs. When I downloaded it from YouTube, it was at 23 gigs. Because I was actually going to try to take it and break it up into 5 one-hour episodes, but it wouldn't let me render it out properly. So I'd have to go in and find the exact spot that I did all my cuts and edit it 5 times, deleting the parts prior. It's weird hearing Canadian adverts. Yeah, I know. Like the ones for Tim Hortons. It's just because I'm listening to Spotify and I just have the free one, so even though I'm listening to royalty-free music, they throw in their own commercials. plan on windrowing this up.
I don't even know how to enable it to record your videos on OBS Studio.
You just hit record and stream at the same time.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay.
That's the only way to do it.
I'll try it next time.
I used to do that when I first started because I didn't know any better. I used to record all my videos and stream them at the same time. And then I'd go back in later and delete the stream, or delete the recording.
Yeah, I'd like to pull out some highlights and stuff from those.
Like the Great Race, Great Pallet Race.
Yeah, or the, yeah, actually had some pretty good things there. Like Grandpa's truck hanging over the cliff, that kind of stuff.
You felt the urge to buy Canadian insurance last night. Well, none of us wanted to buy Canadian. None of us Canadians want to buy Canadian insurance. Yeah, I shouldn't say that. It's not too bad, I guess. So I'm probably going to finish this field, guys, and wrap up my stream too. That's probably going to be like another hour's worth of cutting here anyway. For some reason, this cutter is getting all swirly with speeds. Let's do this. Cruise control down to 14 and lock it in. Hopefully now the back end's not going to try to fishtail. Nope.
Well, we could always go straight up to Evan's farm to do the silage because it's not far away.
No, it's literally go down, go up by Shell, and follow that road all the way up.
And it actually, and it actually has a place to make fuel too.
I think all of them do.
Yeah.
I think the only farm that doesn't have a BGA is the main farm, but I believe every single farm has the little chute to make fuel on it.
Well, this seems like the closest place to go.
It does. Alright, come on, mower. I actually thought about buying a set of butterfly mowers.
Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Versus only having this one mower. And I think actually a set of butterfly mowers is a little bit longer to work with.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit larger.
This map almost needs like the Crone Big M with its 18-meter work width. I think that's the thing with this map though, is you look at this map and then you look at a map like Don Diego. So they're both a 4X map, but you look at this one and it looks like 4 times bigger than Don Diego. And I like that about the map. It makes it feel like it's a huge map. Like, you literally spend 20 minutes driving from one side of the map to the other, where Don Diego, it felt like it was just a matter of 1 or 2 minutes to get from one side to the other. This one here feels like you're driving forever in a truck that does 200 kilometers an hour.
I'll start some windrowing on this end.
Alrighty. Looks like Norm's on his way back, and Bird's still playing up there with the fertilizer sprayer. I don't know what he's doing, but he's wasting fuel. Bird, you're wasting fuel, buddy. We're not making enough to support you just driving in circles. I think he's going back into Evan's farm to fertilize it again. I think Norm's on his way back to pick up the cultivator. So yeah, guys, what's everyone up to? It says that there's 9 people watching right now, so what are you 9 cool folks up to? I'm guessing as Simon's the only one talking, that means you guys are either gaming or you fell asleep. And if you fell asleep because of me, well, just let me know.
I'm watching and I'm awake.
Yeah, but you're farming. I mean, you can just look to your left and you can see what I'm doing too. Yeah, it would, Simon. Trust me, I did it last night in the skid steer. Simon says drive across the map in the Profi Hopper golf cart. Would take all night. Did
This
that in
is true.
15. I remember doing that in 15 with a little Profi Hopper.
You could probably walk across the map quicker.
Jedco is running slurry to biogas, and he is picking up fertilizer. You playing on Pleasant Valley, Jedco?
There you go, James. That's what you should be doing. Cleaning up the kitchen.
Not sleeping, watching and cleaning the kitchen. Well, that's a good job. Cleaned mine up after I made supper.
Make sure you put the salt back in the right place.
Yeah, and it's clearly labeled not to go in tea. You are playing on Pine Cove. How is Pine Cove? I've yet to play it. Then again, it hasn't been on the server, so that's my excuse for not playing it.
It's a great map. Typical Stevie stuff.
So it's probably had 20 updates since he released it. And every one caused you to have a new save?
It had a few, but it's good.
So I see Norm's now on 28, Bird's up on 70, was up on 73. For some, there he goes, that was weird. Looked like he was on 73 on the minimap and jumped down to 59, then jumped back up, so. You like it, but you need to remove pigs and sheep. Well, that's like, just sell them off. Or sell most of them off. That's what I would do. I always wait till they hit like a specific number, then I sell mine off. Less of a boring job with a stream in the background. Yeah, I agree, James. I usually do that too. If I have to cook or something like that, and one of the guys that I usually watch is streaming, I'll bring my phone in with me and I'll throw it up on the microwave stand kind of deal. And have the stream playing while I'm cooking or doing what I need to do.
Yep, I can definitely second that one.
Done that several times. So we should get a really decent yield. We should get a really decent yield off this too, because this is triple fertilized.
Oh, nice.
Ah, you want to remove them from the farm completely? You only need the cows. You need the area, eh? So did you ever think of giving Pleasant Valley a shot there, Jedco? Or are you just liking your single player on Pleasant Valley? Or on, yeah, like your single player on Pleasant Valley, but you ever give Pleasant Valley a try? That's almost as bad as my congratulations button on YouTube last night for getting 100 subs. I mean, who doesn't want more than 800 cows? We plan on having like a couple thousand. That's one thing though that I've noticed is there's not really very many massive dairy maps that I've seen. Like actual cattle maps. A lot of them are, well, I guess I shouldn't say that. Thornton Farm is designed to be a cattle map, but their areas aren't very big. Yeah, it's always good to play at the speed you like. I mean, I know sometimes servers, like, I know Wheels probably didn't expect us to have this much equipment. When he came back, I mean, we left yesterday. Well, when he left yesterday, we owned 5 tractors, a combine, 1 truck, maybe 2, and nothing else. And he logged in today, and there's pretty much all the forestry equipment that I plan on using. And the next purchase for forestry equipment is actually going to be a Scorpion, because I know some guys don't like using FDR stuff. So make it right. We'll be. As soon as I can talk, we will be purchasing forestry equipment, and then just continuing on down the route from there.
By the time Buck gets back, we'll have like 10, 12 fields purchased.
I'd like to start getting into animals here pretty soon. Like especially milk, like the cows. I think that'll be lucrative on this map, because Borden milk, or Borden dairy, takes milk, so. Jedco, for just me playing, I have almost 60 pieces of equipment. And is that just implements, or is that tractors and stuff too? Because I'm guessing you use hired worker for 800 cows. You probably have like hired worker and everything else. Pleasant Valley is kind of one of those maps where there's so much to do on it that there's no real limit, just limit in what you can do, or limit yourself to what you can do. Apparently this combine doesn't want to drive today. Alright James, have a good night buddy. I do agree, 5 does seem to come really early. I know that feeling from just playing this. All of a sudden it's alright, I'm just going to finish this field. Next thing you know it's 5 a.m. Field's almost done, I see. So good night JJ and all. Good stream. FYI, 12 subs, or 12 likes. 1 dislike, unfortunately, and 2 new subs. So thank you guys. I do appreciate every single one of you guys that did hit that subscribe button or that follow button. It means a lot to me. Simon says, I am hitting the end of the row. That means I'm probably going to end my stream here pretty soon. I've been live for 2 hours and 34 minutes. Well, thanks, James. I'm glad to hear that you will be back. Jedco, you have 4 combines and 6 forage harvesters. Yeah, we're at 1 combine right now. I think my next big purchase is going to be a forage harvester, because I'm actually thinking about getting into cows. My plan of being a silt farmer was shot down. It's just a little too much money. Well, I shouldn't say it's a little too much money, it's a little too cheaty. You don't pay anything for silt, and you sell it for 2,301, I think it is. Last time I looked, that's what it was selling for. I'm making about 200-ish K per 100K trailer load. So, it's a little cheaty. I mean, I hauled, what, 4 loads yesterday, Norm and I together, and we spent, well, here, I can bring up our finances. Oh, wrong one. Your farm is all blue. Well, it looks like you wouldn't be playing over here. Ours is normally green. So just last night alone, I purchased for 1.16 million. Today I have purchased for 1.2 million. Tuesday we purchased for 883,000. And on Monday we purchased for 2.6 million. but we sold for 2.2 million. And just silt. So this price right here, harvest income, all we've sold is silt. So day 1 on Monday, we sold 826,000 in silt. Tuesday, we sold for 624,000. Yesterday, we sold for 1.6 million, and today alone, I've already sold for 832,000. So, just a little expensive there. Yeah, I make over 400k on milk every day, plus greenhouses. Yeah, so I mean, it all depends on what you want to do. I'd like to see us start out with at least 24 cows and then go from there. That's why I was kind of like, we should save the straw that's on field 28. I don't think the guys picked it up though.
No, I don't think so.
But I can always head over there in a couple minutes. I'll just bring the, well, I guess I'll wait for Wheels to finish and bring my mean green over there and get that done. But yeah, guys, that is about my wrapping up point. I do appreciate every single one of you guys that have come out tonight. If you're new to the channel and you've made it this far and you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button. It means a lot. I am attempting to get Twitch affiliate as well, which means I need to have so many subscribers and so many consecutive views over a period of time. So if you guys want, you guys can help me out getting that as well, and that just helps the channel grow even more. So with that being said, guys, have a good one.